Hi everyone, my name is Cynthia. Let's talk books, and today I am here with a review of a very special book. It is You Had Me at Hola by Alexis Daria. So first of all, I like to thank the Latinx book community out there because uh, there was such a good vibe around the release of this book, and it was all because of the Latinx community out there that just got arcs and supported this book, and I was able to participate. I'll leave the hashtag and all of that down below, but first let me give you a little bit of the plot just in case you haven't heard about this book. So it is a romance, and you're following a protagonist, Jasmine, who is a soap opera star, and she just went through a very public, very messy divorce with a rock star, basically. And now she is about to start filming the release of a show that is going to go it's going to be in a streaming service like Netflix, and she's starring next to Ashton, who is a veteran of the telenovela genre. Both of them are looking for their big break. They want to take this job really seriously. They're not interested in making tabloid headlines, but it's a romance novel, so you know what's going to happen. I really loved this book, and I am basically going to outline all the reasons why. I think it's just very clearly an own voices book. It's not own voices for every single bit of the representation, but like when I've read books that feature Latinx characters that are not written by Latinx authors, you can really tell the difference. For example, family. Family is a big part of both of the characters in this book, but it's done in such an authentic way. Like the family is it's not just thrown in there to be there. They actually play an important role. The cousins in this support Jasmine. They're there throughout the story for her. Jasmine visits her family at several points, and you get to see some of those interactions, and they just ring very true. The extended family is mentioned in a way that also rang very true to me. I'm somebody who is very close to my immediate family. I'm not as close to my larger extended family. So I didn't identify with every bit of that element in here, but it still rang very true, and I feel like it becomes, because it came from a place of knowing, there were details in there that fleshed it out in a way that an author who is not Latinx is not able to really flesh out. And it doesn't mean that not Latinx authors can't write great Latinx characters, because they absolutely can, but there is a little bit of a difference in the way they write them, and you can tell when you're reading a book written by a Latinx character. Another thing that rang really true to me, and I think people of my generation that read this book are really gonna love it, is the way that telenovelas, soap operas, are discussed. They discuss both the English language soap operas and then the Spanish language telenovelas. There's the telenovela mentioned that is called Café con Aroma de Mujer. Ancient novela. I was barely old enough to remember this telenovela, but it was, have seen this in here, it made my heart just so warm. All it did was got a mention. The other thing was the karaoke scene. If you've read the book, you know about the karaoke scene, and if you have not read the book, let me tell you that there's a cast party. So it's not going to reveal or spoil anything about the actual plot of the story. And all of the songs are Spanish language songs, or not all of them, but most of the songs are Spanish language songs. And my heart again was just so freaking warm. And it's not something that characters that are not, or people that are readers that are not Latinx are not going to not get. You're actually going to get this, because there are some of the music that is brought in, you will have heard of. You know who Ricky Martin is, you know who Gloria Estefan is. It's people you know, right? And But like just some of the music that comes in, some of the songs and artists that I mentioned, just like made me really insanely happy in a way that doesn't always happen with books. Like this is what I'm finding now that I am finding and reading a lot more books written by Latinx authors, that it makes me feel really special and like I really belong to see so much of our cultures and so many different aspects of our culture being represented out there, and it's fantastic, and that is the reason why I made this video, just to give the book even more love than it already has, to recommend it to everyone, and to just express so much appreciation to all of these writers who are doing really excellent work out there, and in the hopes that I will keep seeing more and more of it, because this is like young Cynthia. I don't think, like, I love reading. I have always loved reading, but this is the first time in my life that I'm finding so much of this Latinx representation, and everyone deserves to have themselves represented, to see themselves in literature, and I'm getting to see so much of it, and I think for everybody, you're getting to see so many different aspects of Latinx heritage being represented out there. So enjoy it. So that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.